Cedar Breaks National Monument, just 40 minutes from Cedar City, reaches elevations exceeding 10,000 feet above sea level. Authorized in 1933, the erosion-formed amphitheater cascades some 2,000 feet. Cedar Breaks' spectacular trails and overlooks give way to colorful stone formations. Winter visitors are cautioned that extreme weather conditions may exist in this harsh climate. Discovered 130 years ago, Lehman Caves in Great Basin National Park may be accessed only with a guided tour. 60 and 90-minute tours are available. Cave temperature is a constant 50 degrees Fahrenheit, and trails can be wet and slippery. Camping and RV sanitation stations are available at the park. Travelers may also be interested in the nearby Wheeler Peak Glacier. The oldest national park in Utah, Zion National Park, is estimated to have been inhabited for most of the past 10,000 years. The first lodge at Zion was completed in 1925 and stood for over 40 years before it burned in 1966. A new lodge was built in just 108 days. Summer temperatures often exceed 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Animal life within the park includes bighorn sheep. Part of Zion National Park, Kolob Canyons offers spectacular landscape, including brilliantly colored 2,000-foot cliff faces. Bryce Canyon is an amazing array of forest and erosion-shaped rock formations called hoodoos. Named after Mormon pioneer Ebenezer Bryce, the rugged canyon has been described as a place you wouldn't want to lose a cow. Common sightings of wildlife at Bryce Canyon include mule deer and the locally controversial Utah prairie dog. On clear days, you will also see Navajo Mountain, 80 miles to the south. Capitol Reef may be experienced by road tours, bicycle tours. Cyclists must stay on the paved roads, hiking, and with the use of horses and pack animals. Rock climbing is permitted, but climbers should be aware that Capitol Reef is predominantly composed of sandstone that varies in hardness. Climbing chalk should closely match the natural rock surface color. Nevada's oldest and largest state park, the Valley of Fire, was dedicated in 1935. Red sandstone formations indicate age-old geologic lifting, faulting, and erosion. Limestone, shale, and conglomerate formations are also present. Winter temperatures are generally mild, though they can drop to freezing. But summer temperatures usually exceed 100 degrees Fahrenheit. With 22 first-come, first-served campsites, Cathedral Gorge State Park stands ready for overnight use or a leisurely daycation. Near Panaca, Nevada, Cathedral Gorge is a fascinating display of spires and buff-colored cliffs, the result of ancient and violent geologic processes. The 2,000-acre state park was once home to the Fremont Anasazi and Southern Paiute Indians. A short jaunt north from Cedar City or west from Parowan is the Parowan Gap. Nationally recognized for its extravaganza of petroglyphs, the Gap is witness to 1,000 years of historical artwork pecked into rock by multiple cultures. The 600-foot deep gap is a wind gap, an unusual geological formation marking where an ancient river cut a notch in the hill. Cedar City's own Frontier Homestead State Park Museum recounts the story of Iron County's development from the early 1850s. Iron County was settled by Mormon pioneer missionaries sent by their prophet leader Brigham Young to mine and process the area's rich iron ore deposits. In addition to the museum's permanent display, the venue hosts a myriad of artistic, cultural, and educational events. One cannot speak of Utah's history without speaking of its settlers. Mormon pioneers, members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, that arrived in the Salt Lake Valley in 1847. 20 years later, Cove Fort was built to offer protection and refreshment to travelers. Its 18.5-foot high rock walls taper from a 4-foot thickness at the foundation to 2.5 feet thick at the top. Nestled in beautiful Clear Creek Canyon, the Fremont Indian State Park holds magnificent petroglyphs and pictographs on rock art panels. Jedediah Smith explored the canyon in 1829. The trail evolved into a wagon road in 1872, charging a toll of 25 cents per wagon. The discovery of gold at nearby Kimberly, Utah, solidified the importance of the canyon as a trade route. Other areas you may consider for daycations and jaunts might include Big Rock Candy Mountain, Bryan Head Resort, Coral Peak Sand Dunes State Park, Escalante Petrified Forest State Park, Gunlock State Park, Otter Creek State Park, Paiute State Park, Pine Valley Recreation Area, Quail Creek State Park, Sand Hollow State Park, Snow Canyon State Park, the Territorial State House State Park Museum. Southwestern Utah has it all. High desert vistas, mountain grandeur, fantastic nighttime sky.